Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mark Villondo from the Visual Media Com 130 class online, and I am bringing this video to you from the BYUI Man-Wearing Center on campus. While I'm speaking, feel free to pause the video in order to read the more detailed explanations on the slide if you are so inclined. I only have so much time to speak, so I would need to present this summarily as opposed to talking about every little detail, as I'm sure you understand. Okay, now let's get started. Here on the slide, you can see the ad itself. It is by Bic, and the product here is about their pens, both black and multicolored. As you can see, we have a clear contrast between the left half of the image and the right, more detailed half. The image itself is a recreation of the famous mural painting, The Creation, a piece by Michelangelo for a famous cathedral in Europe. On the left is a stick figure recreation of Adam, and on the right is a detailed colored recreation of God. What I like the most about this ad is the synthesis of ideas using modern-day writing utensils. Here we have a well-known piece of archaic art redone with mere colored pens and a stick figure to boot. The synthesis of modern and ancient creates a statement on creativity, one that certainly left an impression on me, and hopefully on the audience as well. Aside from the idea itself, the simplicity of the left versus the details of the right create a very strong contrast, bridging a gap between stick figure artists and skilled ones by using a shared medium. This, I believe, leaves a strong impression that can inspire aspiring artists to pick up a pen, in this case a Bic pen, and have at it. The background color, being a mellow yellow, allows the image to stand out, meaning that the ad knows what the most important part is. The use of colors on the paper in the ad itself just goes to show the kind of detail one can create with these pens, encouraging their use and further increasing the effectiveness of this ad. The format of this ad itself is simple and very straightforward, allowing for the message to come straight out to the audience. Now, here we are at my own design. I wanted to use a different background color since Bic was trying to get creative, or so to speak, so I didn't want to end up imitating the original ad. You might not be able to see it here, but I chose a mellow red so that the background color wouldn't detract from the main image. Here we have a photograph of a religious man greeting others. Using the ideas of archaic versus modern, I decided to edit the photograph so that it could reflect the aesthetic sense of the modern-day millennial. Like in the original ad, I wanted to approach the creation of this ad with a sense of fun that the original creators certainly must have had when they made the original. I photoshopped an image of lighter tone markers in the corner, just like how the original image had a black and multicolored pen presented within the vicinity of the main image. Much of this design was per my own idea, inspired by the original ad. I wanted to synthesize what people might think of older things as being stiff and spin it around as if to embody some sense of youth rebellion in the lightest of ways, similar in kind to how the original ad used modern techniques to create the creation in its own image. Unintended. To further this idea of youth-inspired edit, quote-unquote, I added a little phrase with the crossed-out word of funk and replaced it with the word creative in an attempt to appeal to those of younger age who are told to use more appropriate language, in this case using the more proper term of creative as opposed to the more youthful noun of funk. And that is it for this presentation. Thank you for listening on in. This has been Mark Villondo from the Visual Media Com 130 online class. Thank you and have a wonderful holiday season no matter what you celebrate and where you are. Stay warm, folks.